What the? Yo, guys. Ow!
Guess who's back? Back again. Layman's back. Tell a friend.
That's an awful ship name. We need something better. Comment down below what our collab name should be, because Layman is just not.
What else could it be?
Ainsday?
Aimsday? No, that doesn't sound
Nothing works well with my name. Nothing.
I'm sorry. I don't think people get tired of hearing about Ouija boards, to be honest. There's something about communicating with the afterlife that people love, which I don't get. I'm not trying to be anywhere near any ghost ass, any demon ass, spirit ass, and none of that. That group does not pass the vibe check for me, unfortunately, not at all.
Nope. Same here. Let's just live our life and let them live theirs.
You guys loved part 1 so much, and you guys loved us doing it together, so we are back with the sequel. Take it away, Lindsay.
Alright, and it is top 10 questions to never ask a Ouija board, part 2.
Ready to go.
Starting off this countdown at number 10, we have Truth or Dare. Truth or Dare is a sleepover classic, but it's one to only play with living people. Maybe you're tired of the innocent conversations with the Ouija board and want to, spice things up a bit. So you decide to play Truth or Dare. 2 things might happen. 1, they pick truth and everything goes wrong. Or 2, they pick dare and everything goes wrong. Like seriously, what if they dare you to do something dangerous? If you don't do it, most likely they won't stop terrorizing you until you do. Anybody seen the movie Truth or Dare with Lucy Hale? Yeah, I'm thinking stuff like that will happen. You don't do the truth or dare and they will kill you.
That movie was trippy as hell. And what makes you guys so sure the entity will even be telling the truth? They literally have nothing to lose from lying or telling the truth. And if I was them, I would definitely just mess around just for fun. If I'm stuck in some boring ass afterlife, I may as well have some fun with it, And there's only so many things you can dare the entity to do. Like there's only so many times it can make the light flicker or the air around you cold, or it could literally just end you because it started playing its own game. No one knows.
It's true.
Coming in at number 9 is the devil. I don't know why I said that with a big smile on my face, but whatever. Under no circumstances should you ever be dumb enough to ask a Ouija entity about the devil. There is a reason these spirits never crossed over or went into the light. They're being kept on earth as punishment in purgatory by the devil most likely. Do you really want to ask an entity that can take you out no problem about the ever-powerful devil that ruined their afterlife? No, you don't. That's just adding insult to injury. You may as well just rub salt in their non-existent wounds. That's like asking someone who got murdered about their murderer, like, what were they wearing? What were they like? Were they good looking, menacing? You're asking to be possessed at that point, or at least thrown against a wall. Have some common courtesy, people. Ouija entities have feelings too. The devil is a major no-go. Not now, not ever. It is so risky. Like the entity you're speaking to could be hella dangerous already. And then you want to go on top of that and talk about the daddy of all sin and evil. Nah, B, that's not me.
Moving on to number 8, we have the friendship. Okay, so I understand maybe you're lonely in quarantine. You can't see your friends, you're locked away in your house, and all you want is someone to pass the time with. But whatever you do, please don't ask the spirits if they want to be your friend. Sure, you two could chill out together, but most likely something will go wrong. Okay, so let's say that you do manage to contact a pleasant spirit and they really do want to be your friend. Well, what happens when you don't pay attention to them every day? You just brought a spirit into our world and aren't spending time with it. Hello, you're gonna hurt their feelings, and they probably will become aggressive if they see you hanging out with other people and not them. Ghosts are very territorial like that. On the other hand, if you contact an evil spirit, do you know what that means? The dude's going to pretend to be your friend, then try to possess you or harm you when you least expect it. So don't ask to be friends. You aren't going to summon Casper the Friendly Ghost, I can assure you that. In our 7th spot, we have the dumb questions. Want to know another way to annoy spirits? Just bombard them with dumb questions. Seriously, this board is no joke. It needs to be taken seriously. But if you fool around and torment the spirits or make fun of them, then you're just asking for trouble. Like seriously, imagine trying to sleep and someone keeps ringing your doorbell saying things like, oh my god, why don't arm or leg hairs have split ends? Like stupid questions like that.
But why don't they have split ends? I never actually thought of that.
I don't know. I guess they're not thick enough.
That would also be weird.
And they're not, I know, can you imagine like a big long hair?
Yeah. Split, just like take it out.
No.
Anyway, on the flip side, I completely understand why people would turn towards asking dumb questions. They may be too scared to delve into deeper questions, either fearing for the answer or fearing the entity itself. So to compensate, they just ask casual dumb questions, which again isn't gonna end well, because the spirit's gonna be like, you summoned me for this. How to waste my time at 2K20. Now, at number 6 is swearing. Do I even have to say this? Surely this is common sense. I feel like this is a thing that occurs more with non-believers and skeptics that try and play with a Ouija board. They don't take it seriously because they think nothing bad will happen to them and then start faffing about and spelling out a swear word within their question. In what way, shape, or form, or even plane of existence would that go down well? But I'm trying to put my faith in humans and give them the benefit of the doubt by just assuming this almost exclusively happens when someone is inebriated and playing with a Ouija board. Also, something you should never do, never ask them questions when you're drunk or on other drugs, which I have never done.
We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with the deceased. Okay, so let's say that you ignored everything that Eamon and I have been telling you and you decide to play with the board anyways. One thing you should not ask is to speak with the dead. Maybe you want to try and contact Uncle Tom or Great Aunt Becky to, like check in and see what it's like in the afterlife. No! Leave your relatives alone and focus on your current life. Demons can trick you by pretending to be the person that you want to get in contact with. You may ask them questions that only your relatives would know just to prove that it's them. But guess what? Demons are tricksters. They can find out the answers to these questions. So you may think you're communicating with old Grandma Gertrude, when in reality you're talking to frickin' Zozo or the devil himself. And as soon as people think that they're talking to a friendly spirit, they let their guard down. That's exactly when demons sweep in and harm you. Coming in at number 4, we have the hard-hitting questions. So there are tons of questions out there that you probably want to know the answers to. Like at a movie theater, which armrest is yours?
Both of them.
Seriously, no.
Both of them.
No, but how do you know? Like, is it just kind of like, I'll take the left and then you take the left?
I go with what my dominant arm is. So if I'm right-handed, so I'll be like,
True.
I'll just push them out of the way. You just have to dominate.
I don't know, I feel awkward, but it's like, why are you sitting so close when there's so many seats around? People just like to sit right next to me and there's like whole rows and I'm like, can
just
you
breathe your air? Yeah. It's like, can you not?
It's a good movie, isn't it? I digress. Or did the brain name itself? It did. Or is my husband cheating on me with a younger woman?
Most likely.
Seriously, all legit questions we want the answers to. But there are some that are better left unanswered. So don't ask questions that you aren't ready to hear the answers to. Take that cheating question for example. If the board said yes, your husband or wife or partner is cheating on you, how would that make you feel? Pretty crappy, right?
And you'd have no one to blame for that crappiness but yourself, since you literally asked for it. And again, I totally understand the appeal. You're communicating with an all-knowing entity that could answer all your burning questions, but they also have no reason or motivation to answer truthfully about any of your questions. So okay, what if they did say yes to the cheating question? You confront your partner. You're so adamant you're right because the Ouija board said so. You end up getting divorced. Your life is in ruins. It goes to Turns out the spirit was lying all along.
Played a trick on you. Now who's the fool? You are.
You are. Filling at number 3 star is asking if they're a demon. Now, not every spirit you communicate with when playing with a Ouija board is gonna be a demon. I think the most likely scenario is talking to a ghost, and I get that they're less scary than demons, but honestly not by much. Demons are evil. Never forget, masters of manipulation, demons can make you do whatever they want without you even knowing you're doing it for them. Why ask the entity if it's a demon? What can you even do if it says yes? It's literally stronger than you and you can't even see it. Are you gonna shit yourself and run for the hills? Are you gonna have small chit chat with it? No, you're gonna end that session and hope it hasn't already got its hooks in you. Most demons will lie and become friends with you just so you trust them. Then they'll control you and use you as a puppet out of sheer boredom. Do you want to be a demon's plaything? No, you're better than that, Damon. Demon questions are a no-no. I don't know who Damon is, I just randomly made up that name.
Moving on to number 2, we have revenge. In life, chances are you will get done dirty by multiple people. That sounds really wrong. Okay, lots of people will do you wrong. Still sounds really bad. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they deserve a cruel punishment, right? Unless they did cheat on you. No, I'm just kidding. So when you're playing with the board, don't ask a spirit to help you get revenge on someone you don't like. This could go wrong a number of ways. The first one being that spirits may not just get a little revenge. They may make the person get into a fatal car crash or push them down the stairs and leave them permanently paralyzed. Not only that, but they don't do these favors for free. They aren't a charity. So if they help you out with something, chances are they'll want something in return. And who knows what that might be? Haven't you all heard about the saying, don't make a deal with the devil? Who knows what they will do to you in exchange.
And finally, at number 1, we have the other side. Never under any circumstance ask a Ouija spirit to show you the other side or bring you there. It's called the other side for a reason. It's way over there and we don't need to be there. Any spirit or entity you communicate with isn't on the other side by choice. They're stuck there as punishment for whatever reason. So it's definitely not going to be the rainbows and butterflies utopia you imagined in your head. The entity could also trick you just to escape themselves. They could bring you to the other side and swap places with you by either leaving you there and stepping into the real world themselves or possessing your human body while your spirit and soul are just stuck on the other side. Goodbye.
Seriously, who wants to see what goes on over there after hours? No one does. No matter how curious you are, don't ask to be brought there or don't ask what it's like. It's not sunshine and roses, I can tell you that much. I know you're curious, but curiosity killed the cat. Just saying, just saying.
The dead cat's probably on the other side as well.
And that's all for today's video. Let's move on to our comment shout out portion.
We'll be shouting out comments from our video, Top 10 Scary Questions to Never Ask a Ouija Board.
The first part to this series.
Okay, this one is from Amir, I think. Wow, deadass my favorite 2 hosts.
Oh, I'm flattered. Thank you. I'm also so awkward when I receive a compliment. I'm like, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. And I do these like weird things with my hands.
And your voice goes up like 3 octaves.
Really high. Oh, thank you. We both did it too. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, DC Comics Central says, oh my god, my 2 favorite hosts together. This is seriously a dream come true. Lindsay and Eamon, you 2 are so beautiful and amazing. Please can you do more videos together? We are.
We have more collabs in the future. So
coming up. Stay tuned.
Ooh.
Push that notification.
Ring the little bell. Ding a ding ding. Yeah. To get notified when there's a collab.
This one is savage. Monty Davis asked, when did Hassan become pregnant? Firstly.
That's so rude.
The disrespect. Firstly, that's not even how you spell my last name. And secondly, everyone gained a little quarantine weight, okay? I'm not pregnant, I'm just working on it, okay? Sometimes you order too many Uber Eats for like 3 months. Deal with it,
That's
Monty.
so rude though.
I'm blocking you out of my life.
Patricia Gugino commented, I saw this thing about how Ouija boards are intended use for 8 years plus. So you need to be a legal adult to drink, but only 8 years old to summon a freaking demon? It's true. Unlike the little Walmart boxes, it says recommended 8 plus.
What? Do 8-year-olds even know what a demon is?
I don't even know like what. I don't even know. Don't do it, because then they're gonna do it by accident and actually summon something, and they're not even gonna know it.
And then your child's literally gonna be Lucifer, and you won't even know.
That's scary. Sarah Smith commented, why can't ghosts take a joke? Jokes have been around since the beginning of time. Also, what if you're contacting a comedian? That's a good question. I would love to contact like a comedian and just
joke around.
Just joke around the whole time.
But then you're gonna think they're trustworthy, but they're not. They're gonna stab you in the back with a joke.
I don't know. Medium-sized Dave commented at 18 seconds, the one on the right looks like a mom who's trying too hard to be cool and hip. Can't remember her name. I don't know who he's referring to.
I was on the right, was I not?
You were on the right if they're watching the video, but I was actually on the right, like
but they
on
don't
my
know that.
right.
They don't know that.
So then
did you just include a hate comment for me? They already called me pregnant. Now I'm a mom who's trying too hard.
I always get the like mom references. Somebody called me a Karen. Somebody said I look and sound like one, but I don't act like one.
That's rude.
That's what they said.
Lindsay's not Karen.
I'm not a Karen.
I'm not a mom.
Stop it. Let me speak to your manager. Yeah. I am not a Karen.
And I am cool and hip. And my name is Eamon.
But I love how his name was like, what is it?
Medium-sized Dave. What does that mean?
He's like, you know what? I'm not small.
I'm not particularly large.
Big. I'm in the middle, so you know, my name's Dave, so yeah, medium sized.
Medium-sized Dave.
And that's all the comments we're showing out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in our next comment shout out. And as always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan.
I've been Eamon Hassan, and we'll catch you next time.
I'll see you when I see ya.
Bye. Usually things work with my name.
I
Like you just
know.
put the beginning of your name. I'm sorry.
Like Chayman sounds good.
Chayman, yeah. I'm
But-
sorry, Lindsay.
What did you say?
Linsman?
Linsman's not that bad.
Linsman's not bad. It's better than layman.
Yeah.
On the flip side, oh my god, I need to fart so bad. I'm sorry, Lindsay.
Good thing there's this glass protecting it. No, never mind. The fumes are just gonna
It's gonna permeate
seep
right
under.
through. Sorry, okay, I put it in. Okay. The spirit's gonna be like, you summoned me for this. How to waste my time, 2K20. Literally every boy on any dating app. Literally waste my time.
We did it at the same time. We're like,
You have to clear your throat before you start speaking.
Drew. All right.
Okay.
And that's all the comments for today's video. Let's move on to our comment shout out
You
portion.
just said that's all the comments for today's video.
Oh, my bad.